Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 12. My name is Zahra Alifah Ramadhani and my group members.
My name is Pina Amalia.
Today, we will present about using visual aids and academic in presentation. Why use visual aids? Visual aids are powerful tools that support and enhance your presentation by helping you illustrate, clarify, and emphasize your main points instead of relying solely on spoken words. You can use visual elements to strengthen your message and make it easier for the audience to understand. Mengapa menggunakan alat bantu visual? Alat bantu visual adalah perangkat ampuh yang mendukung dan meningkatkan presentasi Anda dengan membantu Anda mengilustrasikan, memperjelas, dan menekankan poin-poin utama Anda. Alih-alih hanya mengandalkan kata-kata lisan, Anda dapat menggunakan elemen visual untuk memperkuat pesan Anda dan membuatnya lebih mudah dipahami oleh audiens. Benefits of visual aids. First, make presentation more engaging. People tend to pay more attention when there is something to look at in addition to listening. Second, improve memory retention. Audience are more likely to remember content when it is presented with supporting visual. Third, simplify complex ideas. Complicated data, concept, or process become easier to understand when they are presented visually.
Manfaat alat bantu visual jadikan presentasi lebih menarik. Orang cenderung lebih memperhatikan ketika ada sesuatu untuk dilihat. Selain mendengarkan, yang kedua, meningkatkan retensi memori. Audiens lebih cenderung mengingat konten ketika disajikan dengan visual pendukung. Dan yang ketiga, sederhanakan ide-ide kompleks. Data, konsep, atau proses yang rumit menjadi lebih mudah dipahami ketika disajikan secara visual.
Next, types of visual aids.
Jadinya sama siapa?
Sama kamu. Coba tahu.
Itu belum yang lain.
Udah.
Type of visual aids. One slide allow you to present key point, image and multimedia in a structured way. Best for organizing your presentation and guiding the audience through your content. Type keep slide clear and uncluttered. Use bullet points, short phrases and visual instead of long paragraph.
Two, chart and graphs. Sama aku. The charts and graphs. These help present numbers and data visually so trends, comparison, and patterns are easier to see. Example, bar charts, pie charts, and line graphs. Tip, label all elements clearly and keep design simple for quick understanding. Third, image and diagrams. A single image can often explain an idea faster than a paragraph of text. Examples, photograph, technical diagrams, process illustration. Tip, make sure images are relevant and high quality to maintain professionalism. Jadi di sini ada types of visual aids. Yang pertama itu ada slide. Slide memungkinkan Anda untuk menyajikan poin-poin penting gambar dan multimedia dengan cara yang terstruktur. Cocok untuk mengatur presentasi dan membimbing audiens melalui konten. Tipsnya, jaga agar slide tetap jelas dan rapi. Gunakan poin-poin, frasa pendek, dan visual sebagai pengganti paragraf panjang. Yang kedua,
Bagan dan grafik. Ini membantu menyajikan angka dan data secara visual. sehingga tren, perbandingan, dan pola lebih mudah dilihat. Contohnya seperti diagram batang, diagram lingkaran, grafik garis. Tipsnya, beri label semua elemen dengan jelas dan buat desain sesederhana mungkin agar cepat dipahami. Dan yang ketiga, gambar dan diagram. Sebuah gambar tunggal seringkali dapat menjelaskan sesuatu gagasan lebih cepat daripada sebuah paragraf teks. Contohnya seperti foto, diagram teknis, ilustrasi proses. Tipsnya, pastikan gambar relevan dan berkualitas tinggi untuk menjaga profesionalisme.
Next ke yang keempat selanjutnya, for tables and infographic. Table organize information neatly while infographics combine text and visuals for quick comprehension. Best for comparing details, summarizing information, or presenting statistics in visually appealing way. Fifth, fifth, videos or short clips. Videos can bring concept to life, show real-world example, or demonstrate processes in action. Tip, keep videos short, 1 or 3 minutes, to maintain audience attention and ensure they directly support your message. Remember, visual aids should enhance, not distract from your presentation. They are most effective when they are clear, relevant, and easy to understand at a glance.
Yang keempat, tabel dan infografis. Tabel menyusun informasi dengan rapi, sedangkan infografis menggabungkan teks dan visual untuk pemahaman yang cepat. Cocok untuk membandingkan detail, meringkas informasi, atau menyajikan statistik dengan cara yang menarik secara visual. Dan yang kelima, video atau klip pendek. Video dapat menghidupkan konsep, menunjukkan contoh dunia nyata, atau mendemonstrasikan proses yang sedang berlangsung. Tipsnya, buat video berdurasi singkat 1-3 menit untuk mempertahankan perhatian penonton dan memastikan mereka secara langsung mendukung pesan Anda. Dan ingat, alat bantu visual seharusnya meningkatkan bukan mengalihkan perhatian dari presentasi Anda. Alat bantu visual paling efektif jika jelas, relevan, dan mudah dipahami sekilas.
Next. Principle for effective visual aid. Designing visual aid is not just about making them look attractive. It's about ensuring they communicate your ideas clearly and effectively. Well-designed visual guide your audience attention, make information easier to remember, and keep your presentation professional.
Dan yang selanjutnya ada prinsip-prinsip untuk alat bantu visual yang efektif. Yaitu mendesain alat bantu visual bukan hanya tentang membuatnya terlihat menarik, tetapi juga tentang memastikan alat bantu tersebut mengkomunikasikan ide Anda dengan jelas dan efektif. Visual yang dirancang dengan baik akan mengarahkan perhatian audiens Anda, membuat informasi lebih mudah diingat, dan menjaga presentasi Anda tetap profesional.
Nah, sekarang waktunya ice breaking, guys. Yang tahu boleh apa namanya?
Angkat tangan.
Sok deh ya.
Apa deh ya?
Aisko.
Salah.
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 No.
Sok yang tahu guys boleh angkat.
iPhone Mutia.
Ya, itu siapa?
Mutia.
Ya, Mutia, betul.
Ya, betul.
Lanjut.
Lanjut ya.
Mata.
Lanjut. Apa? Siapa yang bisa angkat tangan?
Dora.
Dora itu
Siapa?
Putih.
Hah? Putri.
siapa tadi?
Yang barusan ngejawab siapa?
Caca. Pak. Siapa yang jawab? Halo.
Oke, ada satu lagi.
Satu lagi.
Ya, kamu di mana?
Angkat tangan.
Monkey. Mon, bulan, Allah.
Siapa angkat tangan?
Caca duluan.
Chandra, Monkey, Chandra.
Chandra Monke.
Oh, Salsabila.
Salsabila berarti Caca.
Lanjut ya, guys. Next ke when creating visual aids, keep these principles in mind. First, keep it simple. Example, instead of writing in 2023, our company's sales increased by 25% compared to the previous year, mainly due to the success of our new product line. You can write sales up 25% in 2023, driven by new product launch. Second, be clear. Font size. Use at least 24 or 28 for big text and larger for titles. Font style. Choose clean, professional fonts like Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman. Avoid overly decorative font. Color contrast. Make sure text color stands out from the background. While text on a dark background or black text on a light background. Third, stay relevant. Every visual element should have a clear purpose. Avoid adding image, chart, or effect just to fill space. Ask yourself, does this visual help explain or support my point? If not, remove it. Use visual to clarify data, highlight trends, or provide example directly related to your topic.
Jadi kalian saat membuat alat bantu visual, ingatlah prinsip-prinsip berikut, yaitu yang pertama, keep it simple ya, itu jaga kesederhanaannya. Dan yang kedua, jelaskan dengan jelas ukuran hurufnya, gaya hurufnya, dan kontras warnanya. Dan yang ketiga, tetap relevan.
Next. Fourth,
be consistent, decide, critique, professional, and polished look. Use the same font style, color palette, and slide layout throughout the presentation. Keep the vision of title, text, and images consistent so the audience know where to look. Consistency applies to tone and style. If you start with a clean minimalistic design, don't switch halfway to something big and flashy. 5. Limit each slide. Aim for one main idea per slide so the audience can focus on your message without distraction. If you have several points, break them into multiple slides instead of squeezing everything onto one. Follow the six rules as a guideline. No more 10 sick bullet point per slide, and no more 10 sick word per bullet point. Tips, always remember that you are the main source of information, not the slide. The visual and shall support what you are saying, not real fast aid.
Jadi yang keempat itu bersifat konsisten. Desain yang konsisten menciptakan tampilan yang profesional dan rapi. Gunakan gaya font, palet warna, dan tata letak slide yang sama di seluruh presentasi. Pertahankan konsistensi posisi judul, teks, dan gambar agar audiens tahu kemana harus melihat. Berlaku untuk warna dan gaya. Jika Anda memulai dengan desain yang bersih dan minimalis, jangan langsung beralih ke sesuatu yang cerah dan mencolok di tengah jalan. 5. Batasi setiap slide. Usahakan agar setiap slide-nya hanya berisi satu ide utama sehingga audiens dapat fokus pada pesan Anda tanpa terganggu selingan. Jika jika kamu memiliki beberapa poin, pisahkan poin-poin tersebut ke dalam beberapa slide daripada memasukkan semuanya sekaligus. Ikuti aturan 6x6 sebagai panduan, tidak lebih dari 6 poin per slide, dan tidak lebih dari itu, kurang dari 6 kata per poin. Tipsnya, selalu ingat bahwa Anda adalah sumber informasi utama, bukan slide. Alat bantu visual harus mendukung apa yang Anda katakan, bukan menggantikannya. Next. Next, integrating visual aids into your presentation. Using visual aids is not just about displaying them, it's about seamlessly blending them into your delivery so they strengthen your message rather than distract from it. When used correctly, visuals can help your audience follow along, understand complex ideas, and remember key points long after the presentation ends. First, introduce the visual before discussing these details. Example, this chart shows the trend in student attendance over the past year. This short introduction sets expectation and make it easier for the audience to interpret the information.
Two, explain only the key point. Focus on the most relevant information instead of describing every detail. Highlight data trend, significant figure or standard observation. Example, as you can see, attendance peaked in March before dropping slightly in June. This keep the audience engaged and avoid information overload. 3. Connect the visual to your core message. Make sure the audience understand why the visual is important. Relate the image, chart, or diagram back to your main argument or finding. Example, this decline in attendance reinforces or need to implement a media engagement program without this link. The visual might seem unrelated or unnecessary.
Fourth, avoid reading directly from the slide. Slides are support tools, not script. Reading them word for word can sound robotic and disengaging. Speak naturally and use your own words to explain what's on screen. Use the slide as a cue to expand up on ideas, not as your main source of content. Pro tips, practice your presentation with the visual in place so you know exactly when to reference them and how they fit into your speech flow. Smooth integration will make your delivery look polished and professional. Mana? Gak bisa dipencet. Bisa gak? Langsung aja, Kak. Langsung aja. Di sini mengintegrasikan alat bantu visual ke dalam presentasi Anda. Penggunaan alat bantu visual bukan hanya tentang menampilkannya. Ini tentang memadukannya secara mulus ke dalam penyampaian Anda sehingga memperkuat pesan Anda dan bukan mengalihkan perhatian darinya. Jika digunakan dengan benar, visual dapat membantu audiens Anda membantu audiens Anda untuk mengikuti, memahami ide-ide kompleks, dan mengingat poin-poin penting. Lama setelah presentasi berakhir. 1. Perkenalkan visual sebelum membahas detailnya. Contoh, nggak usah. Nggak usah.
Ya, lanjut aja. 2. Explain only the key point. Focus on the most relevant information instead of describing every detail. Highlight data, trend, significant figures, or standard observation. Example, as you can. Udah.
Udah. Terus langsung jelasin langsung aja, nggak usah di ini.
Langsung kemana?
Nah, langsung aja ya guys, waktunya
Sorry.
soalnya dikit lagi.
Akad D,
Ya. Oke. Selanjutnya aja, next.
Next, academic language for presentation. Academic presentation require clear, formal, and precise language that demonstrated both
Professionalism
and understanding of the topic. Using the right phrases not only help structure your talk but also make it easier for you audience to follow along. Below are example and suggestion for each track of your presentation. 1. Introducing your topic. Good morning, everyone. Today I will be discussing. The focus of my presentation is this presentation. I'm to examine. Tip, avoid jumping straight into details. Start broad, then narrow down to your specific topic. Ini atasnya dong aja nggak sih?
Second, referring to visual. When showing charts, image, or diagrams, guide your audience by directing their attention to the important parts. It's like, as you can see in this chart, there has been a steady increase in. This diagram illustrates the relationship between. The next slide shows the distribution of. Tips. Pause briefly after introducing a visual so your audience has time to look at it before you start explaining. Third, explaining data. When presenting numbers, trends, or research findings, use analytical and interpret language. It's like this increase indicates that the policy has had a positive impact. These results suggest a strong correlation between study time and performance. Tips: avoid reading numbers directly without explanation. Always interpret their meaning for your audience. Next.
4. Concluding a strong conclusion reinforces your main message and enables the audience with a clear takeaway. Summarize, we have looked at. In conclusion, the evidence shows that the report it is clear that further research is needed in tips and confidently avoid dwelling off or ending with that's it. A good conclusion should feel like a natural closing statement. Next, example slide and script. Slide context, title, benefit of group study, encourages for learning, improves problem solving skill, builds communication abilities.
Next ke script example. Ini ada contoh script gitu. Gimana? Jelasin ya.
Aku nggak tahu ini.
Aku bacain aja ya. Contohnya itu, as shown on the slide, group study offers 3 main benefits. Firstly, it encourages peer learning, allowing students to share different perspectives and teaching each other concepts that might be difficult to understand alone. For example, one student might explain a grammar rule in simpler words, while another shares a memory trick to remember vocabulary. Secondly, it helps improve problem-solving skills through discussion and debate. When facing a challenging question, students can brainstorm possible answers together, compare their reasoning, and arrive at a solution more effectively than working individually. This process also trains them to evaluate different approaches and choose the most logical one. Finally, it builds communication abilities, which are essential for both academic and professional success. Group discussion requires students to express ideas clearly, listen actively to others, and respond respectfully. Skills that are valuable not only in presentation and teamwork, but also in real workplace situation. By combining these benefits, group study becomes a powerful way to learn, practice, and prepare for future challenge. Does anyone have a question?
Thank you. Ada pertanyaan nggak? Ada pertanyaan nggak? Kalau nggak, mau tutup.
Aku sih paham ya. Aku sih paham ya. Kenyang makan ramen.
Sama aku juga kenyang.
Sama guys, banyak nih. Aku muak.
Jadi udah cukup.
Cukup ya guys. That's all from our group guys. Nanti kuisnya habis ini dikirim ya.
Waktu kuisnya cuma 15 menit. Ya kan?
30 deh.
Enggak jadi 15.
Enggak ada waktunya, sok aja kerjain. Jadi
Kerjain.
santai aja.
Semuanya aja 100.
Recordnya matiin dulu.
Ini sama ini nah.
Ini stop recording aja ya.